what's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Hoppier Days, another special episode. So right now we're in Syracuse Craft Beer Week. Yay! Earlier in the week there was a bar that did a can release of Other Half. Other Half packed up their beers and drove up to beautiful Syracuse and said, hey, we're gonna sell 3 different cans of beer here for kind of a steep price. We showed up and the line was too long for my taste. I couldn't live with myself knowing that I would have waited in that line for a little bit of liquid. Nothing wrong with anyone who likes to go to these can releases. They're just not for me. I'm sure they're really gonna enjoy those beers. They're gonna have a good time. Some of them are gonna sit down with their buddies, enjoy the beer. Others are gonna trade. Some are gonna send them to those Instagram chicks that just kind of block out their breasts with them and post photos and get 1 million followers. You know, do whatever you want with the cans. Unfortunately, I didn't get any. I thought the day was ruined. But when I come home, lo and behold, there it is, a box of beer from Minnesota. And boy, was I excited to open it. All right, so I gotta say a big thank you to Joshua who sent me this box of beer. I just got a P.O. box and he sent me some beer in it. I'm very excited to see what he has in store. So the day was saved. We don't have Other Half beer, but we have what lies inside this beautiful box right here. I think for this mystery unboxing, I think I'm gonna employ some help. Come in, little squirrel. This is Smokehouse. Do you read me? Yeah, I have the package and I'm ready to review. Over? Okay, she should be here any moment. The reason I'm so excited about this box of beer is I've never been to Minneapolis, so I was never able to get any of their beer. So this should be a whole new experience. Probably what lies in this box I've never had before, and that's why we're gonna enjoy it together. Okay, so without further ado, let's open this box of beer.
What did Joshua send us? Oh, there's Charlie. I heard there was a box, so he had to come running. There's a note.
Hi, Samuel. We have never met, but I've watched you from afar, and I really admire the shape of your skull. This is a personal note. It's highly sexual in nature, so I won't read it out loud. Little coaster from Indeed Brewing Company.
I like that.
Ale from the Old Vale, or Brave Little Brewer, a local and native herb, local hops.
Do you think the Brave Little Brewer knows the Brave Little Toaster?
I don't think the Brave Little Toaster knows the Brave Little Brewer, but it might be some distant relationship. This says it's an ale brewed with natural flavors, unfiltered and re-fermented in the bottle. Indeed Brewing Company, or Brewing Indeed Company, I'm not sure which. Imperial Stout aged in rum barrels. I'm sure you'll love this one.
That does not sound like something I'm gonna like. But you know what I do like? I like the can. It's got a hook on there.
It says notes of toffee, molasses, vanilla, 10.5% alcohol. And that's what we got. There's nothing else in that box, right? Oh, great. The 1994 Super Nintendo game, Barkley's Shut Up and Jam, starring Charles Barkley.
Perfect.
All right, so I think it's time to review these beers. Which one of these do you want to review first?
How about this guy? Ale from the Vale. Looks like there could be like a guy up here, like a hunchback in that window.
Lives up there and he just brews his beer. And some people think he's a little weird, but they don't realize that he's really, really passionate about beer and he's got a kind heart.
Yeah, you just gotta get to know him. It's really a sweet guy.
I was told I need to pour more aggressively, but...
Shake it around.
I'll just shake it around. It is very it's not a smell I've ever really smelled before. It kind of smells like a sour beer, but like with a little beef in there or something.
There is a beef. Maybe it's from the hunchback.
It's kind of like sour ale fermented on pepperoni sticks.
Those are my favorite.
Bizarre. It's kind of good though.
There's a lot going on there.
That's an interesting brew. That's a brew I've never tasted before.
Sour, but also meaty and also like oregano.
Huh.
Sounds kind of like it might be a good stew.
If I was wearing one of those leather masks with zippers over the eyes and the mouth, and someone came up to me and zipped my little eyes and then unzipped my mouth and put that little beer right in my mouth, I wouldn't be able to tell what style it was. I wouldn't be sure. What about you? You get the same feeling?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I still am not sure if I like it or not. It's its own category though, so you can't really compare it to anything else. How about like 4 out of 7 flakes of oregano?
I'd give it right around. I'd give it 5 out of 7 goiters. I imagine the man on the farm has a goiter, and he's just brewing beer by himself, and then that's why he doesn't go out in public because of the goiter. Now we're trying Brewing Indeed Company Imperial Stout aged in rum barrels. Rum barrel aged king. I was told I need a more aggressive pour. While this one dies down, we'll go and cleanse our palate. Oh, well, I have a cleansed palate. I don't know about you.
Favorite ice cream.
Okay, well, let's try to dive into this guy.
Still quite a thick head on there.
It's a thick boy. Well, enough jerking off the priest. Let's try this. That's not a saying. I can't think of a saying. Maybe jerking off the priest is what I'm going to use. Why don't you try it first?
Okay. I like that way more than I thought I would. I don't usually like the aged barrel-y beers because they're usually too boozy for me, but this is really nice. I really like this.
It's smooth. It's not as boozy as I thought it would be. A lot of these rum barrel ages are pretty boozy. I grew up drinking low alcohol beers that my uncle would give me when he was babysitting me, so I'm used to like that, and now I'm trying to get into the more 10%, 11%.
Which do you like better?
I kind of think I like old hunchback man, old man.
Smelly old hunchback ale.
I like the smelly old hunchback ale, I think, more. All right, guys, that was it for this episode of Hoppier Days. I hope that's another episode of Hoppier Days. Thanks for watching. Hey, remember, subscribe, hit the like, hit that little bell, follow me on Instagram, and you know what? Send me a message. Say, hey, Sam, I really like Hoppier Days, and guess what? I want some stickers.